Usually they are getting something from it. They are getting fed, free validation and listening ear and non-sexual attention, entertainment, and drinking and or drugs. Free Agent Lifestyle book written by some bald head black mofo who speaks so well, right? Speaks so well. What do we know about this? What do we know about this? Shout out to the great Alan Roger Curry, AMS, and Ron Wills, and people talking about this. Free attention, non-sexual attention versus sexual attention. If you haven't heard from these people, okay, go check these people out so you can learn about dating dynamics, human behavior. So sexual attention versus non-sexual attention. Many men give up non-sexual attention to women and don't realize they're paying with non-sexual attention. You're paying. You're giving something to women in hopes of getting something back in return, which you're not using something direct. You're not using mode one. You're not using money, right, to get to what you need. So now you're going to use this, what I call sneaky way to get intimacy, which is to feign interest, right? So what men do and what women don't understand men do, some women don't, or they act like they don't, okay? What men will do is act like they're interested in women. This is a complete act. Okay, you're interested. You're sitting there. You're sitting there at dinner, or let's say you approach a woman at a party, a club, and you're holding your cup. Oh yeah, oh man, that's crazy. Wow. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh, you don't seem like the type of girl to do that. Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, miss. All right. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so I do this. I've been there and I've done that. You try to give your history. I'm the type of guy that does this. People start representing themselves. I'm not the type of guy that does this. I'm the type of guy that does that. She does the same thing. I'm not that type of lady. I'm the type of lady that does this. You start describing yourself, right? How you want to view yourself. I never do things like that. I always pick up on the first ring. I always share my location with my man, right? I never share. Like, people are just acting like they're interested. As Chris Rock said, it's just your representative. It's not who you really are. That's on first date or anything. My homeboy used to say, people keep this up for 6 months and 1 day. Now, what women will be fooled into believing is that guy really cares about her. All right. He ain't trying to fuck. He really wants to get to know her. That's what she thinks. And she's dead ass wrong. All right. And some women think that maybe after date number 1 and 2. And he's not pushing for sex. He's not interested in sex. He just doesn't want to fuck me. He's different. Guys that usually want to fuck me tell me or they pay me. But he actually likes me. Okay, so what the woman thinks is that the guy's paying with this non-sexual attention. He's not pressing her. He's not being direct. That he actually likes her. Okay, and then the guy believes that if the woman is actually, if she's actually receptive to this, eventually he's going to wear her down and sleep with her. Now, it could happen, but it's going to be a long time because you're going to have to give up a lot of non-sexual attention. It's going to take a lot of work. You're going to have to go out with her 1, 2, and 3 times. You might even go out with her the first time and then take her on the first date the second time, and she'll call the first date the second time you took her out. But you already took her out the first time. And she'd be like, but that wasn't the real first date. Now, this is what men are still using out here, which I think is crazy. I mean, again, but I'm a little bit older. I got more years under my belt. I'm not trying to have families. So I think it's weird when people use this type of strategy over and over and over again. And I call this just slow pimping. You're just slow pimping, right? Instead of a guy who's just going to come out directly and say, baby, look, I ain't got no time for this. I got a girlie at home. She don't mind that I fuck other bitches, or I could fuck you on the side, but what you want? And she says, I ain't gonna tell. Okay, yeah, anyway, next. And then you cannot waste time. But dudes will do this, and eventually what happens is, let me tell you what happens. Most men are doing this to not great success, right? You don't have success doing this. That doesn't mean you never have success. Some people's successes are different. You will have people that can do 50% success rate on this one. Some dudes are going 0 success rate doing this one, doing this strategy. But I think it's disingenuous because you're feigning interest. You're lying to them. You really don't give a fuck about what she's talking about. You really don't care. You're trying to disqualify her. She's trying to disqualify you. All right. But you're just hoping maybe that, you can walk her to the door. The old, let me let you out. Let me walk you to the door. Hopefully she invites you in. You still gonna try to fuck her, even though you don't care about what she's talking about. You really don't care about her. All right. Most men don't care about women until he really be wanting to nut in her and dig her out. Like, then you might care after a while. But some dudes really figure it out and go, why? That's a waste of time, or it's a payment. You're paying with time. Dudes will tell you to do this over and over and over again for years. All right, over and over and over again. I do it like this for years, and you're hemorrhaging money. You're wasting a whole bunch of time giving non-sexual attention to women. Non-sexual attention. To me, I don't understand why men give women non-sexual attention in today's marketplace. It's pointless. Right here. It's pointless to be constantly hanging around with them, talking, going shopping with them, and you ain't rearranged them guts yet. Or a woman will do this, she'll have a baby, and then she'll be like, well, I'm going to be celibate. So she'll get you, she'll say, well, I don't tend to have sex before marriage. Now, what you hear is a challenge. All right, I'm going to break her down. So you hang out with her 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Then you realize she's serious. And then guess what? You skedaddle. You ghost her. And then she ends up going, yep, that's what I thought. These guys just wanted to have sex. So you think you're just going to wear her down. Oh, she's just saying that. Or she a single mother already. She already been having sex. So what'll happen is, okay, you'll eventually see that she's not going to give you none, and you'll stop talking to her. All right, so that is what we're talking about. Non-sexual attention. Men think giving women non-sexual attention is going to make it successful, and he's going to turn that into sexual attention. All right, but men and women aren't that compatible for us to just be hanging around all the time and not having sex. In fact, if you are a guy that wants to maintain your purity and you're with the woman that you are interested in, and you guys want to wait till you are married to have sex, what I would suggest is you don't see each other very often. Don't see each other very often. Definitely don't sleep over. Don't hang out at night. Don't do none of that shit. All right, call on the phone. Yeah, I'm still interested in you. Everything good? Yep. Okay, everything good on your side. Everything's good. Do not hang out with this person. You're going to get blue balls. You're going to get frustrated. Y'all going to be wanting to just put the head in. All right, it's just not even worth it. All right, but if you are intending to do that, and you're the type of guy to use that strategy, you want to wait until marriage, and she wants to wait till a marriage, do not hang out with each other very often. You want to get to know each other from afar. All right, anyway. From afar. Shout out to our brother. It is Just Chill in the chat. Long time listener, first time donator. You are the uncle so many men, including myself, need from age 14 and up. 100%. Thank you. Most men are not getting this advice early enough. Right? We get this advice when it's way too late. Shout out to MS81 says that's the reason why women say all men are dumb, because of the foolish mindset most men have. They do. And I'm going to tell you, man, you guys think you're fooling men